afternoon, everyone. I'm here to talk to you guys about how to work and operate a horse boarding facility. Now, I'm sure many of you here are sitting today thinking, how does this pertain to me? Well, I'll let you know right now. I'm sure many of you have pets, and even if you don't, I'm sure at some point in the future you will be considering buying one. I believe this information can help you maintain those pets, as I see a horse as a ginormous and expensive pet. I'm here to inform you guys on the basics of how to clean stalls, feed horses, and administer specific medicines. From the time I was in 5th grade to the end of my high school career, I spent extensive hours throughout my summers working on a horse boarding facility with my grandfather. Once again, I'm here to explain to you guys about the basics on maintaining a horse boarding facility. This includes the most essential step: maintaining a clean living facility for the horse, keeping and maintaining a proper feeding schedule, and finally, administering medicine. The first and most essential step to maintaining a horse boarding facility is making sure you have a clean environment for the horse to live in. Although this may seem like an easy task to complete, often it is difficult because when you enter a stall, a horse wants your attention. This can become difficult and the horse can become obnoxious. So in this particular case, what you would do is grab the horse's lead and halter and take it out to a posture while you clean its stall. Now you may also be thinking, why is it important to keep a horse's stall clean? It is important to keep a horse's stall clean in order to prevent specific diseases to occur. For example, if a horse sits in a wet stall for too long, it can develop a hoof infection. Transitioning to the secondary step is maintaining a feeding schedule. Now, I'm sure you may think, oh, all horses eat the same thing. They all eat hay. Well, I'd be lying to you if I told you that I never overfed a horse or fed a horse too much protein or too much sugar. So, for example, let's say you have an old horse. You don't want to feed that horse too much roughage, or also known as hay, because a horse that is older in age has more sensitive teeth and a more sensitive stomach. For another example, if you have a younger performance horse, you want to feed the horse a more protein concentrated diet to ensure optimum performance. The final step is administering medicine to your horse. Now, while it's a good idea to always have a vet prepared to vaccine and perform other serious medical operations, experience is a good thing to have when you are working in a horse boarding facility. This can be due to simple and easily curable infections that happen in a farm. For example, I've seen many horses develop pink eye. A pink eye looks pretty much when their eye is swollen, and in addition to this, their eye also excretes yellow mucus-like fluids. Of course, you would want to have a vet diagnose the problem. Furthermore, the vet can diagnose you an ointment, and like I said before, it's essential to have a stall clean, or else things like this can happen. Basically, what you want to do is clean the eye. You want to make sure you want to drop the recommended amount of drops into the horse's eye, and you also want to rub it around the horse's eye to prevent further infection. All things being considered, the most difficult part of maintaining a horse boarding facility is waking up prior to the sun. Let's be honest, who wants to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day? Once again, I'd like to let you guys know that the basics is basically just having a clean stall, having a proper feeding schedule, and being able to administer medicine. Once you get the basics down, the rest comes naturally, especially if you have a passion for animals.